What is up, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video, and in this video I'm going to be going over 7 of the most disappointing cars, in my opinion, in GTA Online. Now these range from anything from SUVs to some sports cars to even cars that just don't even work. So let's get straight into it, starting off with number 7. Starting off this video, we have the Vapid Slam Truck. Now the reason why this is disappointing is because it's like $1.3 million. And obviously it's a tow truck that can't tow anything. So, I mean, I thought it was pretty obvious to put this on this list. I don't really have anything else to say about this, but its main reason as a car, it doesn't even function as what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to tow things, but you can't even get the car onto the bed, and then when it does, the cars don't stay. And even if you wanted to use it as like a ramp truck or whatever, it still doesn't work. So, yeah, that's why I think this is one of the most disappointing cars in all of GTA Online. But, yeah, you guys let me know what you think, and let's get into the next one. For the next one, we have the Karen Evron RS. Now, I had very high hopes for this truck when it was announced earlier this summer, and it cost $1.6 million, and the top speed is actually pretty decent at around 125 miles an hour, but I just kind of thought that the customization was going to be a little bit better, but this is probably the one on this list that I'm the most happiest about, but it's still not like great. I mean, it's still an okay truck. I mean, it's kind of expensive at $1.6 million, but it's still okay for what it is. Next on this list, we have the Karen Woodlander, and I only have one question for this car. Who asked for this? I think everybody probably would have been fine if this was just never in the game. And because I know a lot of people have been asking for the Jeep Trackhawk, I think it's called, which hopefully we get in this upcoming DLC. But for some information about this car, it costs $1.6 million. It does have an HSW upgrade, but it doesn't really make it too much faster. And the upgrade does cost $900K, so essentially it's around 2.7 million for all the upgrades and customization and stuff like that. And overall for the HSW, it ranks 22nd out of 27 because there's 27 HSW cars, and top speed is only 136 miles per hour, which is pretty decent, but for being an HSW car, it's really not that good at all. And I've never even seen anybody even talk about this car, let alone use it. So I don't even know if this is disappointing. It might just be forgotten. I guess this is kind of like a part 2 to the forgotten / disappointing vehicles that I did a week ago. But I just don't understand why this was added. I mean, it's okay, I guess. Yeah, I just don't really have anything else to say for it. Let's get into the next one. The next entry on this list, we have another HSW vehicle, and this one is going to be the Pfister Astron Custom. Now, there is a story that I will get into about this car here in a second, but just some information. It costs $1.7 million, which is the most expensive Porsche, and an HSW upgrade, which only costs $400K. So you're thinking, okay, 2.1 mil, or like 2.3 at the most for all the upgrades and customization, stuff like that. So it's pretty cheap for what it is, right? Now, my biggest complaint with this car is, so, I don't know if you guys have been following me for that long, but I've been, like, making garages based off of cars. Like, I did one about Corvettes and Porsche, obviously. So this is the last Porsche car I had to customize and buy. So I bought it thinking, okay, it's the only SUV Porsche in the game. It's the only car with HSW that's a Porsche, and it's the most expensive. So it must be pretty decent, right? I was wrong. It ranks 23 out of 27 for HSW, and I don't know, I was just excited for this. I think this car also goes 136 miles per hour, just like the Woodlander, but the performance on it just sucks in my opinion. I'm sure other people probably like this, but me, I'm just not a fan of this at all, and I'm sorry that the game is so bright right now. I don't know why it is. I'm doing this in the morning in the game, but I don't know why it's blinding. But yeah, this car is just not good, and I'd probably recommend to stay away from this just because I don't know, I'm just disappointed by this. I don't know This whole video might just be me complaining a little too much, but I don't know. I just feel like this car is not really that good. You guys can let me know what you think in the comment section. For the next one on this list, we have the Maibatsu Monstrosity. Now, I might get hate for this, but in my opinion, this is just the worst off-road car in the game. Now, I see a lot of people who actually do like this car, and I just don't really know why, because to me, it just seems really top-heavy. And like even without like the stuff on the roof, it just doesn't seem very good at what it's meant to do. And it's supposed to be an off-roader, but it's just really not. So this costs $1.4 million, which an HSW upgrade costing $1.1 million. Now the other issue I have with this car is, oh, I didn't even see that car, but it is pretty slow for having an HSW. It comes in at 24th out of 27, and its top speed is 135 miles per hour. It does have nice customization, but you're paying $2.7 million for a car that's not even really good at what it's meant to be, which is, I guess, obviously the speed and the off-road capability, which it doesn't really have any. I don't know what's going on in the background. I think my cat is playing with an ornament or something, so sorry about that background noise. But yeah, so this, I guess, SUV thing is just not really that good in my opinion. I would say the Terminus is probably better as an off-road car. Even the Helion I think is better in my opinion. But overall, I wouldn't say I really hate the Monstrosity. It's just not my favorite at all. So yeah, let's get into the next one. Now for this next one, I might have just been expecting too much out of this, but it's the Albany Cavalcade XL. It's also the newest Cadillac in the game. It just came out, I think, 2 years ago, I want to say. And this is one that I might have just been expecting way too much out of. It costs $1.6 million, which is kind of steep for being an SUV, at least in my opinion. And it has a very bad top speed at only 104 miles an hour. I think you're better off buying something like one of the new Baller STDs or something. And it does have some okay customization, but for that price point and for that performance, it's just not good at all. I mean, it's nice if you want like a luxury SUV. I don't know why I customized mine like this either. I think it looks okay in my opinion, but I don't know, some of you might hate it. I don't really think it looks that bad though. But overall, I just don't think that this car is that good at all for being a luxury SUV in GTA Online. I mean, it's probably not even top 10 in the SUV class, which really isn't good at all. But yeah, that's all I really have to say about it. It's just not really that great. But yeah, let's just get into number one. This one might actually be the hottest take for this video. This is the last one on the list too, but it's the Classy Tampa GT. This is also the newest vehicle on this list. Now this car comes in at $1.3 million, which is actually pretty affordable, with an HSW upgrade costing $1.4 million. So overall, you're paying around $3 million for everything combined. Now its top speed is actually very good at 166 miles per hour, so it is pretty fast. I think it's like third overall for HSW. But I don't know if it's just the tires I put on this or something, but I feel like this car just doesn't turn. Like, it spins out, like, no matter what. I don't know if this, like, if the background footage is at all doing it justice, but I don't know. I just don't like this car at all, and I finally got around to customizing this car just actually recently. I think that video is coming out tomorrow if you want to go watch it. But it's just not good at all. I mean, I know that's just my opinion, but like, don't get me wrong though, it does have good customization. It is fast in a straight line, but I'm just kind of disappointed in the fact that it doesn't turn. Like, okay, that might have been my fault there when I hit the pole, but I mean, I get it's a muscle car. The tires are supposed to spin a lot, but here's my thing. Here's what I don't understand. If the goal is speed, why would you want your tires to spin a lot? Like, I got hate for hating on the Arbiter GT because that car spins out even more than this. But like, I don't know. Hopefully somebody can explain it to me in the comments. I don't know. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video. Let me know if you guys agree with any of these cars on this list or if you guys disagree. And then again, this video is just my opinion. So please don't, I guess, kill me if you don't agree. But yeah, thank you for watching and peace out.